Welcome back to the channel. Day 3 started off quietly. It was real quiet when the engine quit suddenly without any warning. There was no hesitation, no surging, it just quit like I turned off the ignition switch. The speedometer and the warning lights went nuts for a little bit and then settled down. And I was fortunate enough to be on a highway that had a wide shoulder, so I pulled over safely and looked things over a little bit and couldn't find anything. So I decided to see if it would start again. So cycle the key back on, and it fired right up. So just down the road, there was a gas station where I stopped at the night before, so I decided to go down there and do some investigating. So pulled in the parking lot and took off the Driggs pack and the seat, where under the seat is where the battery and all the electronics are located. Decided to do some diagnostics. What I found was the battery negative was loose. For some reason, maybe I didn't tighten it when I installed it. It's a different kind of terminal in this particular battery. Or maybe something happened when I tilted the bike. I don't know. So I tightened that up and checked a few things over, and there's no pinch wires or anything. Put it back together. And while I was at convenience store, loaded up with peanuts and beef jerky for the day, and decided to continue on the trip, see what happens. So let's go ride. Well, the morning ride was pleasant, but I found in the afternoon when the temperature started climbing that the engine would start to surge when the fuel was getting low. And also it started to backfire on deceleration, like getting off an off-ramp, for example. So what I did is I contacted a friend that used to be a service manager at a Harley-Davidson dealership, and he knows of this vintage 2007 first year for fuel injection. They tended to leave the factory on the lean side, so any disruption in the fuel system would cause them to do this. And they're also prone to developing a pinhole in a small fuel line in the fuel tank over time. So as long as I kept the fuel full and let the bike cool off more often, it ran just fine the rest of the day. But this issue continued and it had to be addressed. So what I did is I stopped at a gas station just short of the hotel and started calling Harley-Davidson dealerships. And I did find one that had the parts and had the time to take me first thing in the morning, but I had to backtrack back to Iowa. I was in Nebraska at this point in time. But I made it back to the hotel, no problem, and just rest up for the night and get ready to do a little bit of a reversal in my road trip back to Iowa to get the bike looked at. Starting in Hannibal, Missouri, Monroe City, go through St. Joseph, north of 929, go around Omaha, Nebraska, and finally Wayne, Nebraska. Well, that's it for day 3. Considering the issues with the bike, all went well otherwise, no serious setbacks so far. So thanks for watching. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe down below, and hope to see you in the next video. Thanks.